Gary Moore, Down the Line, CVT guitar lesson for Jason. This is in standard tuning, and this song's a jammer, man. Anything from Gary Moore is always a treat. And Jason, you do a lot of music talk, man. Do you know who Alvin Lee is? He played with 10 Years After. And this reminds me of something they would do. I remember first hearing him at Woodstock. You know, I was watching the video, and I was a teenager, and I'd never heard of him before. And then I realized, you know, he's influenced quite a few players. He's good, he's fast, tasteful. But anyways, let's dive in. This section 1A, this is the main rhythm, really, through the whole song. It's like a, you'll see, a repetitious thing. I played a little touch of it there, but we have, let's see. So we're going to go open A, 2nd fret D down up, and then open E, 3rd fret E, half step bend. So it's, and then you'll see double dots ending there. You're going to play that 15 times. Oops. And then a little segue leading into the next. Open A, the 2nd fret down up on the D, and then open A, 3A, half step bend. And then he goes, I looked up live because at first I was going, and that may still be going on, there's 2 guitars, but I clicked over to a live one from Gary Moore, and I went with that for this, which would be, I think, kind of a blend of the 2 that I'm hearing on the studio. It would be this. Oops. So think about it like this. You'll end up wanting to bend that with the index, I would, and then go 5A, 5G down up, and then open A, 3A, half step bend, and do that 3 times. So three of those, and then open D, 3A, half step bend, and then back to the first one we did 3 times. Open A, down up 2D, then this one here, 5, 6, 7 on the A, and then short rest, and then 7 on the G, down up, and you hear this thing happening. 2nd and 3rd time, because that's going to be 3 times total, you'll go 7E, 5, 7A. So you have and then after that, 3, E and A, half step bend, and then open A, down up 2nd fret D, then start of double dots, open E, 3E bend, open A, down up 2nd fret D 3 times. So you're basically kind of dealing with either this, what second one was? That one, or this. It's weird because the other guitar sounds like, even on this one, where you go, I'm hearing like a, so kind of blends the 2, but like I said, live, that's how Gary did it. Then this amazing solo, 51 seconds in. Now I'm doing the little subgroups, number 1, number 2, number 3. They're set up, ready to go in total riff forms for you to practice. 12th fret B and E, I'm going to go 3rd and 4th finger. That's just me. You're going to bend the B string a whole step, and then again, vibrato. So you're going to go, three times, and then go. 2 bends on the, and then no bend, and then 10B slide. That'll take care of number 1 riff. Number 2, 57 seconds in, you're going to go 5B, slide to 7, and then high E, I would go upstroke here, but alternate pick. Well, that'll be the riff. Start with the downstroke 8E. We're going to go 8, 5, 7, 5, and then 8, 5, BE. 8, pull 5, B. So you have riff 3. Seven G bend, 5th fret B E B. Follow the picking in your tabs. 8 pull 5 B. 8 pull 7 5 G. So you have connect it with riff 2. You got this. Riff 4. You're going to do the pivot, like the 3rd finger, 7, D, G, D, 5 G. And that's going to go twice, down, up, down, up. So you have and then another time, but bend the 5G and rest. Half step. Down, up, down, 7, 5, 7, D, G, D. Let's try all that. Riff 5, 5D, 7A, 7, 5D. 7A, slide to 5, pull to 3. Sounds like this. 5th fret E, A, E. 3rd fret A, half step bend. So the number 5 riff sounds like this. So down, up, open A. So now try all that. There you go. That's connecting all of them. That's page 2. Then we got page 3. Riff 6. 3rd fret A, just real slight bend, and then open. And then 5 open, 7 open. 5 pull open D, 7 D. So you have, it's cool. 5G, this is riff 7. Quarter bend, 7 open D, and then this is really cool. Open on the E, down, up, down. 3, hammer 4 on the E. 2, 4, A. 2D. Then go down, up, down. And then open 2, G, D. So you have number 8. Oh, this was really, really cool. 2nd fret on the high E, you're going to do a half step pre-bend release pull to open. And then 3B open E. 3 pull 1 on the B. Okay, it's a 2G. And you're going to pivot 2, 3 on the G and B. 2.5 times, and then 1B, half step bend. Here's that riff. I'm really digging that one. Two, 1, 2, G, B, G, down, up, down. Riff 9, 7th fret, high E, half step bend. And it's long and drawn out like that. Then you're gonna go and follow your picking. That's really cool. 5th fret E and B, 5th fret B, 7th fret G, half step, bend, release, pull to 5. That's so that's all that riff is. So riff 10, 7 D G D, 5 G, 7 pull 5 D, and then 7 A D A. And then 5D. Let's try all that. Then 7A, slide to 5, pull to 3. 5 pull open A. 3A, 2 half step bends. And that's I kind of made that a separate riff, like riff 11 would be. It's a monster riff though. That's the end of the first solo, then you go back through section 1A, that whole rhythm thing, and then solo number 2. It's explosive, man, all this stuff. You're gonna go. Open, it's all on the E. Open, 12, pull open. Open, 10, pull open. Open, 8. Pull open. Open 8, half bend with a rest, and then 10B slide. So it's awesome. Riff number 2, similar to that. Same concept, but 12, 11, and 10. And you end it the same way. So you're either dealing with or. Alright? 2 separate riffs though. And number 3 in the second solo. A little more of this. Same concept with 12s and 11s. 8s. An extra open, 11, pull open, pick, 10, and it stops. It's an odd one. And you could shorten the subgroups even shorter than I have them. Alright, number 4, 138 in is double pulls, 8, 7, 5 on the E and B, 3 times. You gotta experiment. If you want to bar it, just make sure it doesn't go, and get that stuff going on. And then that's riff number 4, and then riff number 5, 7 pull 5G, 7G bend, 5E, 8 pull 5B. So, okay, top of page 4. This is 4. I numbered them wrong, man. I gotta go back to that. Fix that. 8 pull 7 5 on the G. Eddie Van Halen does that riff right there. Moving on. The pivot, 7 D G D 5 G, five times on that. Number 6, 7 pull 5 D, and then I love these. Jakey Lee, Akira Takasaki. Double pulls, 7/5 open on the G and D. Pick, pull, pull. 3 times. You think of Randy Rhoads looking Crazy Train, right? He does that. There you go. Or what is it? Loudness? Wait. I'm doing it wrong, but love that stuff. Alright, moving on to the next solo riff that is, well, we got 3rd fret A, 2 times bending, and then riff 7, 1:45 in. It's on the A string, most of this, 2 times, and then 4 open, 5 pull open, 6 pull open, 7 pull open, so it's, and then you're going to go 5th fret D 2 times, half step bends to 7A. Number 8,